Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Cooking with Chef Sheek. Today I have a very simple recipe for you that you can make any time of the day, and it's very delicious, and trust me, I can finish this whole thing by myself in one sitting, and I'm not even kidding. So this dish is also called flan or pudding in other countries. This recipe includes very few ingredients, and the ingredients are evaporated milk, condensed milk. Since I'm making a big batch, I have 2 condensed milk here. Vanilla extract, 4 eggs, pinch of Himalayan sea salt. I've also decided to incorporate a different flavor, so I'm putting a little bit of coconut milk there as well. So first thing I have done is I have evaporated the milk and I let it cool for almost an hour and have also combined the coconut milk in it. Now I'll be cracking these eggs. After that, I'll be adding a pinch of salt. Half a tablespoon of vanilla extract. So to speed up the process of mixing, I've decided to use my Ninja blender. After all the mixing is done, I have set up my ramekins and the containers, which I will be using to make the flan. And I'm also getting ready to make the caramel. So there's about a cup of sugar in there, which is slowly getting heated up. And we'll wait for the right time to stir it properly. One thing you have to keep doing is swirl it in circles so that it doesn't stick in the bottom. And plus, it heats up all the sugars evenly. Once the sugar looks a little brownish, that's when I will add a little bit of water. Just enough so that you can see that color right there, that caramel color. You want to build on that with that water. You don't want to pour a lot of water because you want your caramel to be nice and brown, not super watery and less thick. Just a little bit more, depending on the amount of sugar. So there I just used about a 1/4 cup of water, and I'm still... Another trick that I've seen others use, which I also like using, is closing the lid just for a few seconds so that the steam inside cooks the sugar better. That way the sugar molecules denatures and creates that caramel structure and crystalline structure, which makes it nice. Keeping the lid denatures the sugars better, so that's a little trick that I use here and there. Kind of on and off, and just keep swirling it, keep swirling until the sugars slowly dissolve. And patience is the name of the game, you guys. You have to be very patient with caramel. You cannot overcook it, nor can you undercook it. It has to be perfect. Trust me when I tell you this, it took me a lot of tries to get this right. So, yeah. Keep practicing out there. The caramel is looking beautiful right now. A little bit longer and it should be done. Now that's the color you want. A nice looking color. Anyways, once the caramel is done, I like to put it in the ramekins right away before they get hard and crystallize. Want to make sure they're all around the ramekins properly. As you can see, it's already getting crystal, it's getting hard and crystallized. So you have to move quickly before it hardens in. As you can see, the caramel has completely set in, and it took it literally a few minutes. And the best part is, there's a beautiful shine on that caramel, as you can clearly tell. And it has fully set in. So now, it's time for the flan mixture to go in. But before it goes in, I also have to give it another mixture just to make sure all the materials that has kind of set in, like the condensed milk on the bottom, kind of gets another swirl and mixes better. Getting another mixture. Now before very gently. Wow, that's pretty like this. That's fine. Once the ramekin has been filled, I'll put some warm water. Actually, lukewarm water. I have filled up the container with the water, just enough so that it's submerged but not all the way. Make sure to preheat the oven 400 degrees. We will bake it for 1 hour. About an hour later, I checked to see if it was done and it looked like it wasn't. So I put the timer for another 20 minutes. So now the flan is resting in the oven and it looks kind of like that. I don't want to open it all the way because I don't want the heat to go out. All right, I just pulled out the flan and they look great. They have a little bit of char mark on top. It's all right, it's gonna be turned, but the bottom looks perfectly cooked. And this is how we know it's perfectly cooked. It comes out perfectly clean. There's no moisture inside, it's perfectly. It's a beautiful day outside, and guess what? My flan is ready, and it's chilled, and it's ready to be flipped. I can't wait to flip it, and you guys will see how it looks. This is how the flan looks. As you can see, I have done a very good job storing it. You can see this texture of the flan, and you can also see the caramel on the bottom. It looks so good. Right, that looks very, very good. All I do is just flip that. Now that, my friends, is a delicious looking flan. You can tell the caramel is perfectly set in and it looks absolutely mesmerizing. 3, 2, and bring it out. Look at that. That looks beautiful. It broke a little bit because I tried to transfer it, but it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, this is okay. This is good. This is delicious. You can eat it. I turned it in the same container because I wanted to store it properly. And these containers are perfect to store in the fridge. And they last you long. I know the flan presentation doesn't look perfect, but that's the point of this dish. It's not supposed to look perfect like that unless you're like presenting to the queen or something. For me, I can just eat it anyhow it is, any way it is. It's so soft and delicate. And the caramel is on point. Wow. I can literally finish this whole 2 trays in one sitting if I want to, but I'm not going to. This is something to be savored. There you have it, guys. Some pudding or flan, whatever you like to call it. It's delicious. You can have it any time of the day. It stays for a long time in the fridge. I mean, can you complain? All right, enjoy. For more recipes like this, don't forget to like and subscribe, and also make sure to press that bell icon because you will be right away notified when I post a video. Thank you for enjoying this video. Have a wonderful, beautiful, sunny day.